my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm super excited because it's the Christmas month, and like you can see, with a different background and my Christmas tree decked up right behind me, I'm here with another skincare video for you guys. Now in this video, I'm going to talk all about how to layer your skincare correctly, a question that I get asked very often, not only on my YouTube channel, but a lot of you reach out on my Instagram as well. Now I get it, it's very easy to get confused with so many skincare products out there as to how to layer your skincare correctly, and I really hope that this can be a very handy guide for all of you guys. Not just that, if you're a beginner, this could be a video that you can refer to. Now there are a lot of videos out there on the same topic, but I'm going to tell you my version of how to layer the skincare correctly. In my opinion, this is the correct way of doing it as well, because this has worked for me very well and I have been doing the same pattern for years altogether. Now I'm also going to be showing you some of the products in this video just as reference, the ones that I reach out for the most. However, I'm also going to be linking a lot of videos right here which you can refer to in terms of products and various different options. Now if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you've also hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram account. And now what are we waiting for? Let's dive right into this video. Now, before diving into any kind of skincare, make sure that your hands are clean. Now, this is a really important step, guys, because you don't want any bacteria that is carrying on your hands to go on your face, cause any sort of acne. So wash your hands thoroughly before you go ahead and touch your face. The first thing you need to do if you're a makeup wearer, even if you're not but you're wearing a sunscreen, is to do cleansing. Now there are two types of cleansing and two steps of it. The first one is oil cleanser. You could use a micellar water, you could use an oil-based cleanser, or you could use a cleansing balm. There are various options that I've given in the past. I do plan to do a proper full-fledged video just on this topic, and I have been trying out many different products, but the ones that I reach out for the most have been in the past is this one right here. This is the Garnier Micellar Water. Super duper affordable, does the job of getting rid of any sort of waterproof mascara really well, or even your waterproof eyeliner. The other one that I really like, started using about a month and a half ago, is the Bioderma Sensi Bio H2O. Now this is a product which is gentle on the skin. So if you're sensitive skin, you definitely want to give this one a go. If you are a makeup wearer like me, and if you need just one step, you don't need to go in with a micellar water separately. You could use a cleansing oil. Innisfree has one and Claire's has one. I have been trying out the Innisfree one quite a lot lately. Or I would go in with a very good cleansing balm. My most favorite, without a doubt and without no surprises, is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This gets rid of anything. If you are wearing sunscreen, this will get rid of your sunscreen, dirt and grime, and even your makeup. It takes care of waterproof mascara, it takes care of waterproof eyeliner, and it just is one of the most gentlest balms that I have used. The next step would be to use a foam-based or a water-based cleanser. Now it's really important to make sure that after you have cleansed your face with a cleansing balm or any sort of an oil-based cleanser, you go in with a good water-based cleanser. What I mean is a face wash in simple terms. The one that I reach out for the most these days, and I've spoken about this quite a lot in my recent videos, is the Simple Face Wash. Now this is a product which is gentle on the skin. However, it also gets rid of any kind of leftover makeup. This is the refreshing facial wash, 100% soap free. I find it really good for my skin, and like you can see, I've used quite a lot of this simply because I use this literally on a daily basis. I have given a ton of options of face washes to choose from. I'm going to link that video, but this is something that I find which is not stripping on my skin and works really well, especially in the winter season. I see myself using this quite a lot. Now the way to use a face wash or a water-based cleanser is that you wet your hands a little bit. Just dampen your hands a little bit. Take a little bit of the face wash on your palms, on the tips of your fingers actually, not on your palms, and then start massaging in circular motion from the center of your face moving outwards. Now, when you do this, make sure that you're not very harsh on your skin. In fact, when you do any sort of skincare step, guys, just make sure you're gentle with your skin. Don't tug on your skin, because that can lead to a lot of problems in the future, and sagging and early signs of aging being one of them. Be very gentle, and whenever you are massaging your face wash, just make sure you're not doing it for more than 60 seconds. A thumb rule that I have been following for a very long time, and something that I feel has worked really well for me. Now, usually on a daily basis after cleansing, I would jump straight away to a hydrating toner. However, twice a week in between, I would always use a face mask. Now, I feel that a face mask can really detoxify your skin. There are plenty of face masks available in the market. You can choose what you need, or you could simply whip up a DIY. I've done many on my channel, and I can link some in the description box and right here as well for you to refer to. The one particular face mask that I reach out for quite a lot because it's detoxifying is this one from Innisfree. It's a pore clay mask. This is the 2x one. It really works on my whiteheads and a little bit of blackheads that I have. Now, you could also use a sheet mask if you are someone who uses a sheet mask after this step. But twice a week, I would use some sort of a clay-based mask to detoxify my skin. Moving on, the next step of your skincare routine, which is step number 3, should be a toner. Now, I would highly recommend going in for a hydrating toner. If you are sensitive skin, or if you have some sort of a skin condition, the safest bet is to use a rose water. Kama Ayurveda being one of my favorites, but I have done a video completely dedicated to rose waters, and you could definitely refer to that video. The other toner that I actually reach out for quite a lot, especially in the winter season, is this one from Claire's. This is the Supple Preparation Toner. It's hydrating. It just adds that hydration back immediately, and also is very lightweight on the skin. A product that I really love. Now, there are 2 types of toners. One that come in a bottle like this, and one that come in a misting format. The ones that come in a misting format is very simple to use. You mist your face with it, and then you just pat it onto your skin. How do you use something like this which comes in a bottle? You take a little bit on your palm, so about 3 to 4 drops, and then you just press it in between your palms and then press it onto your skin. Now, when you're using a toner, please make sure you're not rubbing it on your skin, because that's not the right way of doing it. You can just pat it in. You could even use a cotton pad, but I honestly used to do it back in the days. Now, I would just use all the goodness of the toner, especially something like a Claire's, which is very hydrating, and just press it into my skin. Now, after you've done toning, this is the right time to go in with your facial serum, and your facial serum can be of any kind: a vitamin C serum, a hyaluronic acid serum. You could use your niacinamide serum, or even your treatments like a salicylic acid. Now, the way it works for me is that mostly I like to use some sort of a vitamin C serum during the day, and either a treatment if my skin needs it at night, or a niacinamide serum, or I would just go in with my favorite Estee Lauder, which is a night repair serum. So you can choose your serum, you can take your pick. I've done a video which I can link right here for you. Overall, I feel that whenever I put my serum after my toner, I feel it gives me a lot better results. Now, there are 2 vitamin C serums that I can quickly give you a recommendation for. The first one, without a doubt, is the Claire's Vitamin C. I'm super happy that this got restocked on Nykaa. I ordered mine just today. In case you also are looking for it and want to buy it, I can leave a link in the description box. This has now come in some sort of a kit where you get a vitamin E mask free as well. I can't wait to start using this again, because I haven't been, because it was clearly out of stock and I couldn't get my hands on it. The other vitamin C serum that I have been using in the absence of Claire's, works really well for me, is this one from Pure by Priyanka Myoho. Does the job really well. A little bit tacky at first, but once it gets absorbed, it settles into the skin really well. Now, the way I recommend and I like using my vitamin C serums is that, of course, you shake all your serums really well to mix all of that goodness. And then you go ahead and take, because most serums come in drop-off format. Now, what I will do is I will take some of the serum on my tips, on my fingertips. So what I've done is I've taken 3 drops. I'm just going to massage this in between my fingers very, very gently, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pat it onto my skin. You could even have the dropper drop the serum directly onto your face, but just make sure you're not rubbing here. You're patting your facial serum into your skin. The next step of my skincare routine would be to apply my eye cream. Now, I like to put some sort of hydration during the day and also at night. You could even use a simple almond oil underneath your eyes if you have darkness, or I personally love my DIY that I whip up on a weekly basis and refrigerate. The reason why you need an eye cream is because it really hydrates your under eye area, guys. Trust me, I've tried many other ways. I've tried using my facial cream that I put on my face, also underneath my eyes, but it still dries out my under eye area. So I really prefer going in with some sort of either an almond oil or some sort of an eye cream. Now you can use any of your choice. The right way of using your eye cream is with your ring finger. So you take some on your ring finger, pat in between both your fingers, look up, and then just pat it underneath your eyes. Make sure you're taking it outwards also towards the area where you have crow's feet, and make sure you're pressing it in the center of your eye as well. It's really important as to how you apply your skincare, not just applying the correct skincare at the correct time, but also how you layer it up. How are you applying it so that your skin can absorb it really well. Now, this is also the time when I go in with a lip balm. The reason why I do that, especially in the day, is because by the time I would be wearing my lipstick, my lips would have been nice, soft and supple. Otherwise, if I'm not wearing lipstick, I wear a lip balm at all times. Now, lip balm is something you can wear at any time of your skincare, but this is the time when I like to wear it. Now, I've also done a video on my most favorite lip balms. If you missed that video, I'm going to link it right above here. The next step of a skincare routine, and this is really important no matter what your skin type is and whether you're doing your morning skincare or your night skincare, is to hydrate your skin with a good moisturizer which is suitable for your skin. Now, I have done a video on my top 10 moisturizers. I will be coming up with a part 2 of that, but I recently did a video on my favorite winter moisturizers. I can link that video if you haven't seen it. Now, there are two moisturizers that I reach out for the most these days, and they work really well for my combination skin. Are Bioderma Atoderm Intensive Balm. It's really hydrating, works really well for me. And the second one, which works very well for me as well, is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. Now, you could choose any, and the way to use your moisturizer again is very simple. So what I suggest and prefer is that you massage your moisturizer in very, very gently, but don't just go on tugging onto your skin. Massage very gently, and once you feel that your skin has absorbed the entire moisturizer, then you just go ahead and pat it all over your skin. The patting motion really is the right way of getting the skincare absorbed into your skin. Also, this is a way where you are least likely to tug on your skin. Moving on to the final skincare step in the day, and this I have stressed more than enough number of times, is the most important skincare step. And I really owe this one product in my skincare that has really saved my skin a lot of trouble, because I use this so very religiously in my teenage days and even in my early 20s. That one product, what I'm referring to, you already know, I think, is a good sunscreen. Now, I have done a video on sunscreens. I do plan to do a part 2 of that, a more updated version, but there are several sunscreens available in the market. I myself have recommended so many to you guys. This one in particular is something that I have been using, and I've been trying out many sunscreens, like you know, because I did show you a couple of options in the haul video. This so far is a pretty decent sunscreen for me. This is the Ultra Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen Gel. Now, this comes with an SPF of 50. If you're indoors or if you're outdoors, you could use a sunscreen anywhere between 30 to 50 SPF. But guys, this is a really, really important step, and you just cannot miss this even when you're indoors. All your skincare goes down the drain if you're not putting a sunscreen in the end. during the day. The one that I was referring to, this one is from Requel. Now this says this is for all skin types. I am still testing out the sunscreen more, but overall this sunscreen has worked fairly well on my skin. The way to apply a sunscreen, very easy. You take a little bit on your fingertips and then you start massaging onto your skin very gently, and then just make sure it gets absorbed into the skin. I would highly recommend going with a little bit extra. And all the skincare that I've spoken about, whatever you're layering on your face, please don't forget your neck. Most of the times we forget our neck whenever we are layering any skincare, even your face mask for that matter. And whenever you're doing anything on your neck, just make sure it's in the upward motion. You're not pulling anything down. You're just doing everything in the upwards motion. Now my last step of skincare at night would be to use a facial oil. Now since it's winters, I like to go in with something that really makes my skin very hydrated. Honestly, at night I like sleeping like a greasy turkey because I love that extra layer of hydration onto my skin. That's because when I wake up in the morning, my skin feels very plump and soft and has that sort of a sheen of its own. Now I personally love a good Kumkumadi oil, and that is the one I've been reaching out lately. A vitamin E oil is something that I totally love. A good rosehip oil. You could use any oil of your choice. Again, I've done a full video recommending a few facial oils to you guys. This one from Deve Herbs is something that I really like. It's a Kumkumadi oil. I used this last night and the night before as well. You can use any brand of your choice. Just make sure it's good quality facial oil. Now the way to apply a facial oil, again, take a little bit in between your fingertips and then just pat it into your skin. Never rub your facial oil, guys. Always pat it into your skin. 2 to 3 drops of facial oil is more than enough in my opinion. And even if you are not using a facial oil, whatever your skin type is, even if you're oily skin, just make sure that you have very well hydrated skin, because we don't want transepidermal water loss happening. We really need that hydration all throughout the year, irrespective of whether you're an oily skin or you're an acne prone skin. So hydration has nothing to do with the fact that you have acne popping. Hydration is something that each and every skin type needs. So guys, with that, it's a wrap. I really hope that I was able to help you understand as to how to correctly layer your skincare, and you will be able to incorporate this in your skincare routine morning and evening. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. And until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.